Hello, I'm back again for another Empties video. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. It is lovely to have you here. It's also lovely to have some sunshine for once. It feels like we've been living in darkness for months now in London. I don't know about you, there's been some extreme weather actually, and I'm very sorry if you've been impacted by it, because I've seen lots of images on the TV and it's just terrible. Anyway, thank you for coming to watch this video. I appreciate it. I upload an Empties video every month. I've got a whole playlist and I will link that playlist here if you ever want to binge on my Empties videos. Selfcare Karen, my brand, is all about empowering busy women to feel their best and give their best, and I do that by giving these beauty product reviews. Obviously in the Empties I'll go through and give you some my thoughts, my opinion on the products that I've used up, but also I do deep dive beauty reviews. I also do guided meditations on this channel, and I also offer a practice which is called emotional freedom techniques. You might know it as tapping. So just check out the video description if you'd like to know anything more about what I do here on YouTube, but also I sell products online, and I also have an Amazon shopfront. I've got two. I've got one for the UK site and I've got one for the US site, and there I upload video reviews that are quite short, and then also idea lists, kind of curations of products that I recommend for particular things like the perimenopause and for kids and things like that. So again, in the video description you'll see the links to those shop fronts. I also am an Amazon associate, which means that I can qualify, or I may qualify, I may earn a commission from qualifying purchases. My God, I never get those words right. I'm so sorry. But basically, in the video description, any products that I mention in today's video, I will link them, and if they're available to purchase on Amazon, there'll be like a clickable link there. If you click on that link and decide to buy the product, but obviously you don't have to, this is purely so you can get more information, but if you do, I might earn a small commission, and basically what I use the commissions for is to invest back into my channel so that I can continue offering this content up to you. So I think the disclaimers are over with, so let's just dive into it. I've got a nice range here. I've got skincare, body care, and then a couple of kind of miscellaneous items, and let's start off with the skincare. So I did a video recently on the Boots Everyday range, and I have one empty from this range. The rest, I confess, I have paid it forward to a friend who is happy to receive half empty products from me, but I used this eye gel up before I had the opportunity to pass things on. If you want to know more about my thoughts about this range, I will link the video up here. You'll probably see the thumbnail and there'll be a link to watch that video if you're interested in knowing more. I also have a CeraVe cleanser that is an empty. This actually became an empty this morning. This is the hydrating cream to foam cleanser for normal to dry skin with free essential ceramides, amino acids and hyaluronic acid. I have tried quite a few CeraVe products in the past, and I think if I might have a video, if I do, I'll link it up here, of what I tried years ago. But I wasn't entirely happy with the cleansers, as memory serves me. It might not be serving me well, but this one I haven't tried before, and as memory serves me, this is my favorite. This is not at all stripping. Your skin feels very smooth and hydrated after using it as a cleanser. I've not tried to take makeup off with this, so this is purely being used on an evening, not on an evening, on a morning when I'm showering. I apply it to damp skin and then I wash it off while I'm in the shower. So I've not been using it to get makeup off, but this is a really nice kind of start the day cleanser. And it does say it removes makeup, but I haven't tested to see if that is true or not. I much prefer to use like an oil based kind of balmy product to do that. Anyway, that was the CeraVe cleanser. Okay, so the last time I had one of these empties, I said to you that it's not often that a product comes along that you think, what is that for? Why would I ever want that? And then actually you start using it and you realize you can't live without it. And this is the case with blemish patches or spot patches. So this is my second packet now, not of these ones, but of these ever. And I kept one just so you could see. It was like a smiley face. This is from, I bought this in a shop called Nomad in France, but I think the brand is Joy Pixels or Face Facts. I'm not sure. It's called Feeling Lucky. These are vegan. They have salicylic acid in them. That's how they work. And there were large and small ones. I don't know if you can see, it's probably not showing up the sizes on here, but there were larger and smaller ones. And these, I mean, they're just fantastic, right? Because you get a spot, it's visible, or you feel one coming, you whack one of these on, and it really, really helps kind of reduce the inflammation, get rid of the spot. So yeah, I don't think I can be without these. I'm now trying out some that I got from Superdrug. So when they're in empty, I'll talk about those. But yeah, I think these are gonna be a staple. Maybe not this brand, obviously I can't buy this brand in the UK, but or at least I don't think I can. But oh, it says Face Facts UK. Okay, maybe I can buy it I bought it in France. I haven't tried to see. Maybe, I wonder if I can get it on Amazon. Anywho, they had loads of different designs as well. I was going to get the purple ones because purple's my favourite colour. But my son said, you do realise it's a ghost or something, or a zombie? I was like, oh, no. And so I went for the smiley faces. And it's crazy. But anyway, those were the spots or the blemish patches. I have an empty here of a collagen face mask. This is a sheet mask. And very disgustingly, I've kept the sheet mask. This is from Glamfox, and it's the Black Snail Mucin, which sounds absolutely delightful. I'm actually using quite a few products from Glamfox at the moment. Two other are snail mucin ones, and yeah, I have to kind of not think about it when I'm using them because it does disgust me a little bit. But anyway, I've got quite a few of these still to use up. These are highly saturated masks, and they do hydrate. Oh, by the way, apparently the snail mucin, you don't actually hurt the snail. They kind of have to travel over this thing and it kind of catches the snail snot. Anyway, I used this actually 3 different times, which I'm sorry if that disgusts you as well, but every time it was just so heavily saturated with the snail mucin. I would wrap it up, seal it, and put it in the fridge so that hopefully minimize kind of any kind of yucky hygiene aspects. But anyway, yeah, this was highly hydrating. And then the final kind of skincare product is this Nivea Pearly Shine lip balm, and I swear to you, I have tried to get on with this, but this is just not nice at all. For me, it kind of gets all gungy and cakey on the lips, which I find to be very disgusting. And yeah, it kind of defeats the object of, at least this kind of shine thing, defeats the object for me of, when I say shine thing, kind of like a silvery shine or pearly shine. That's probably why it's called pearly shine. Funny that. I just don't like it. So I'm going to see if my friend wants this. She could probably chop off the top so it'd be a bit more hygienic. But if not, I will chuck that away. Okay, moving on to body care. Quite a few things here. I have spoken about this brand and smell before. This is the Baylis and Harding Kindness hyaluronic acid with added allantoin and provitamin B5. This is the body wash. The smell is pear and orange blossom, and I adore the smell. I am sure that I will repurchase this because it is lovely on the skin and it just smells absolutely amazing. From the 3 that I've tried of this range, this is definitely my preferred scent. And we've got the hand wash at the moment, which is kind of like lovely. It just brings joy to my life every time I wash my hands, which is how it should be. Okay, the next item I have is this Dove body lotion. It's the one with glycerin, and I bought this because I'm trying to find a Dove body lotion that I used way back in the late 90s. And I don't think it exists anymore. It used to come in a little tub, and they do sell stuff in tubs, but it doesn't smell the same and it doesn't feel the same. I'll carry on searching, but yeah, this is actually a really nice body lotion. It is very rich. The glycerin, my skin loves. It doesn't smell to me of the original Dove smell, although it's kind of there, but maybe they've changed the smell of Dove actually. But it's not how I remember the original smell of Dove. It's been a long time since I used Dove, the kind of original one. I did quite recently do the One cream, and I actually have a video on that. I'll link that up here, because that was supposed to be for your face and your body. This not just body, but this is really nice. But I've moved on to something else, so I'm going to, it's kind of half full. I'm going to pass this on to my friend. Okay, another empty here. This is from Aldi. This is the Jo Malone dupe for their lime, basil and mandarin. It's a really good dupe, and this is fantastic. Cheap as chips, great hand wash. I'm sure that I'll repurchase in time, although it doesn't bring me quite as much joy as the Bayliss and Harding one. So yeah, go figure. And then the final one for body care, I've got this Le Petit Massiller. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is sweet almond. This is their organic sweet almond shower gel, and I bought this when I was on holiday in France. You can actually get this on Amazon, which is fantastic because I love these little dinky shower gels. Although having said that, this is probably the first one I've used where I've really felt that the fragrance is a bit more longer lasting. It's not like you get wafts during the day, but it feels, when you're in the shower at least, you really get the wafts of almond, and I love the smell of almonds. So yeah, I'll probably repurchase this at some point in the future. Okay, and then just moving on to miscellaneous items. I've got 2 toothpastes. So if you're no stranger to my channel, thank you so much for your repetition of coming back to my channel. But every now and again I speak about the Kingfisher toothpaste when I get an empty. Love this. This is the fennel one. I've been using this for years and years. If you haven't tried Kingfisher toothpaste, I definitely would recommend you give it a go, because they are using much more kind of natural, sustainable, well, I don't know if they're sustainable actually, but natural ingredients than kind of more high streety kind of toothpaste. And I think the results are very similar. In fact, the other one empty I've got is this Colgate Max White Ultimate, and I did a deep dive video, I'll link it up here, of this product. And you know, ni fu ni fa, I wouldn't say this was amazing. Much prefer this, especially with the feel in the mouth. So those are 2 toothpaste. And then my last empty is toilet paper, which I did speak about before, because I've spoken about in the past, I think I've spoken about Who Gives a Crap, and I might have spoken about Bamboo as well. And basically those are like this one, bamboo toilet paper, which is what I'm trying to use, because it is way more sustainable than your common or garden toilet tissue. This one is the cheeky panda one. Now, in difference to Bamboo and Who Gives a Crap, sorry, I hope I don't get censored for saying that word, these are not individually wrapped. These just come in one main wrapping. And I mean, the Who Gives a Crap and the Bamboo looks really nice in the bathroom because you've got them all individually wrapped, but I do wonder, isn't that kind of still using resources and stuff? So I kind of think is even more sustainable, if you like. The toilet paper is really strong but very soft. I mean, it's not exactly the same as normal toilet paper or wood toilet paper, tree toilet paper. Bamboo definitely feels different, but this is very soft on the potato. That's what we call the bum in my family. And yeah, this works great. So I'm really pleased with this. I will definitely put a link to this if you want to learn more. This is Cheeky Panda Silky Soft Bamboo Toilet Tissue. And I've got one left, but I've repurchased already, because one thing I have a fear of running out of is toilet paper. I don't know if you're the same. And you know, I often read, the fiction that I read is predominantly based on World War II, the life that people had in the UK during the war. I don't like reading about other stuff because it gets me really scared, but to do with World War II. But how people live, like the land girls and all the women that were working in the military and so on and so forth. Anyway, they had to use like newspaper for toilet paper. I don't think my potato would like that very much. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure to share my empties with you. Please leave a comment please leave a comment below. Oh my God. If you have any suggestions for products you would like me to review, or if in fact you've used any of these and they're favorites for you or not, just share your opinion. Any kind of engagement with my videos, like views, thumbs up, subscribing, or putting a comment really helps my video be served up to more people watching these types of videos on the platform. So any kind of interaction, engagement, I really appreciate. Remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.